Have you ever felt mentally exhausted even after a good night's sleep? Or maybe you sit down to work and just can't focus. You jump from one task to another, forgetting what you were doing just a minute ago. And to make it worse, your mood is swinging like a pendulum. One moment you're motivated, and the next, everything feels overwhelming. The truth is, this constant mental fog, low energy, and emotional instability aren't just a part of modern life. They can actually be signs that your brain is missing something essential. In this video, you're going to discover 6 powerful nutrients that science has linked to better focus, a more stable mood, and improved brain health. They're real, natural nutrients your brain needs to function at its best. So stay with me until the end, because your mental clarity might depend on it. Let's talk about what's really going on inside your head. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, every decision you make, it all starts in your brain. But most people don't realize that the brain is one of the most nutrient-hungry organs in your body. It consumes around 20% of your daily energy. So when you feed it poorly, it doesn't just slow down, it starts sending out warning signals: forgetfulness, anxiety, irritability, low motivation. These are not just emotional problems, they're nutritional problems too. And while stress, lack of sleep, and overstimulation from screens do play a role, what you eat or fail to eat could be making everything worse. That's why today, instead of just giving tips like sleep more or try to meditate, we're going straight to the root. The nutrients your brain is silently begging for. Let's start with one of the most researched nutrients for brain health: omega-3 fatty acids. These fats are like the building blocks of your brain cells. About 60% of your brain is made of fat, and a large portion of that is DHA, a type of omega-3. It helps form the outer layer of neurons, making communication between brain cells faster and smoother. But here's the catch: your body doesn't produce omega-3s on its own. You need to get them through your diet. Think salmon, sardines, flax seeds, and walnuts. Studies have shown that people who consume enough omega-3s experience lower levels of depression, better memory, and even protection against age-related decline. It's like brain lube. Without it, everything just gets stuck and sluggish. Now let's talk about magnesium. If omega-3s build your brain, magnesium helps it stay calm and balanced. It's involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, many of them directly related to brain function. One of magnesium's most important roles is regulating your nervous system. People who are low in magnesium often experience anxiety, irritability, insomnia, and difficulty concentrating. It's what some researchers call the original chill pill. The good news is, you can boost magnesium levels by eating spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and even dark chocolate. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds can give you almost half your daily magnesium needs. And when your magnesium is back in balance, so is your mind. Next up, we have the B vitamin family, especially B6, B9, and B12. These vitamins are essential for turning food into energy, and that includes the energy your brain needs to function. They also help produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals responsible for mood and motivation. A deficiency in B12, for example, is strongly linked to brain fog, depression, and fatigue. And here's a surprising fact: even a mild deficiency can impact how clearly you think. You'll find these vitamins in foods like eggs, legumes, leafy greens, and fortified cereals. For people following plant-based diets, supplementation might be necessary, especially for B12. Think of B vitamins as your brain's ignition switch. Without them, it's like trying to start a car with a dead battery. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, but did you know it's also a brain vitamin? That's right, vitamin D receptors are found throughout the brain, and this vitamin plays a critical role in regulating mood and protecting neurons. Low levels of vitamin D have been strongly linked to symptoms of depression and mental fatigue. In fact, many people who feel low during the winter months are actually experiencing something called seasonal affective disorder, which is often tied to a lack of sunlight and therefore low vitamin D. You can get vitamin D from sun exposure, fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, and fortified foods like milk and orange juice. Keeping your vitamin D levels in check is like flipping the light switch back on in a dark room. It brightens your mental space. Zinc is a mineral you've probably heard about for immune health, but its role in brain function is just as crucial. It helps regulate communication between brain cells, supports memory formation, and plays a key role in managing the brain's response to stress. When zinc levels drop, people often report trouble with memory, difficulty learning new information, and even increased anxiety. The body doesn't store zinc, so you need a steady supply from foods like chickpeas, cashews, seeds, and shellfish. Even mild zinc deficiency can affect how you think and feel. Think of zinc like a traffic controller for your thoughts. It keeps everything moving smoothly, especially when life gets mentally overwhelming. The final nutrient is L-theanine, a unique amino acid found almost exclusively in green tea. L-theanine is fascinating because it promotes what scientists call calm alertness. It helps you stay focused without feeling wired, and calm without feeling sleepy. Studies show that L-theanine increases alpha brain waves, the same ones that show up during meditation. This makes it perfect for work, study, or any task that requires deep concentration. People who consume L-theanine regularly often report better attention, less mental fatigue, and more emotional balance. It's like your brain is finally able to breathe. You can get L-theanine by drinking a few cups of high-quality green tea a day, or through supplements for a more concentrated effect. Your brain is a powerful machine, but like any machine, it needs the right fuel. If you've been struggling with low focus, unstable moods, or just not feeling mentally sharp, the solution might be simpler than you think. It's not about doing more, it's about giving your brain what it's missing. Now, if this video helped you understand your brain a little better, don't forget to hit the like button, it helps a lot. And if you want more science-backed tips for better focus, mood, and brain health, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. I'd love to know in the comments, which of these nutrients are you already getting enough of, and which one do you think you need more of? Let's talk about it, and let's keep upgrading your brain one step at a time.